Hola clase. Today we will be talking about la universidad y las clases, classroom items, as well as classes you're taking, and different sites around the campus. You have a printout, la universidad y las clases. So go ahead and open up here, la universidad y las clases. So some of the vocabulary we're looking at, el profesor, la profesora. As we'll study in the next unit, la profesora is feminine, el profesor masculine. El estudiante, la estudiante. Notice that it doesn't change to estudianta, it stays estudiante. This is typical of nouns that end in ante. Ante is used for both genders. El estudiante, la estudiante. Some classroom items, la mesa, la silla, el escritorio, el pupitre, etc. Some items that you may carry, la mochila, or that you may have, el portátil, la portátil, la computadora, and the university. So notice that school of is called facultad. Facultad looks like the word faculty, which means teachers, but in fact it means something more akin to school of or department of. So for instance, chemistry isn't on here, but if we said química, if you were looking for the Department of Chemistry at SEC, you would ask for la Facultad de Química or el Departamento de Química. Other sites, la biblioteca, where you check out books, la librería, where you purchase books, la residencia estudiantil, SEC doesn't have one. ASU, U of A, those colleges do. And luego las clases, inglés, español, psicología, notice the P is silent, sociología, geografía, química, etc. So hopefully these courses covered most of the courses you're taking. If you're taking any courses not listed on here and would like to know how to say them in Spanish in order to use them in your homework, please let me know and I'll try to assist you. This list has a few more vocabulary that you'll encounter in separate lists later in this module. So we'll end it here with el derecho. El derecho is law. So the School of Law, la Facultad de Derecho. The Department of Law, la Facultad de Derecho or el Departamento de Derecho, etc. So study your vocabulary. Let me go back to our Canvas view. Study the list. You may print it. If you have a binder, you can put it in your binder. You can practice the vocabulary on Quizlet. And be sure to do your pre-exercises weekdays if you're taking a live online class before class, and your post-exercises after class or over the weekend. In class as well, we'll be working with 3 handouts. So let me show you these handouts to you. The first one is, ¿qué clases tomas? So let me open those documents for you. Here we have, similar to the dialogues we did the first day of class with greetings. Imagine they're at a university student center. It looks very much like that. And the first day of class, these 3 friends are talking about what classes they're taking. So you want to list maybe what they're saying. He could be saying, for instance, este semestre tomo la clase de arquitectura, psicología e inglés. Each of them could have 3 or 4 classes for you to practice. He could be taking negocios and maybe contabilidad, things of that nature. So explore the classes vocabulary to fill out this part. Here as well, another picture, college students possibly talking about their classes the first day of class. You could be taking ingeniería or medicina or psicología. So again, you want to fill out some of the words. And finally, at a student cafeteria, these friends are talking about their classes the first day of class. What are they taking? Posiblemente informática, computación, estadística, different. So these 3 pictures will help you practice the vocabulary related to what classes you're taking this semester. Be creative, try to practice as many classes as you can, not just the ones you are taking yourself personally. So the next handout, ¿Qué hay en la clase? So here we want to practice identifying items that are in a classroom. Of course, this semester we're studying virtually. We're not in a physical classroom. If we were in class, we would use our own classroom, of course, to find the different items. So you could identify, for instance, the people involved. What would this lady be? What would these children be? This item on the wall, what is this called? This item that the teacher writes on, what is this called? What are they sitting on? What does she have her documents on, etc. So you want to practice this vocabulary. Here the assignment is to find at least 10 items in this classroom that you can list in Espanol. So practice that. And lastly, we will be looking at this campus map. And this is in order to practice Facultad de or Departamento de. So this is a campus map of SEC. And we want to find, we'll be working in groups for this activity. So, ¿cuál es la Facultad de Lenguas? Or you could say, ¿dónde está la Facultad de Lenguas? ¿Cuál es la Facultad de Lenguas? And lenguas is this one here, LC. So we're going to practice our letters as well. LC. La Facultad de Lenguas is LC. ¿Cuál es la biblioteca? La biblioteca es LIB. LIB. So look at this directory on the side, come up with 5 or so places and ask your classmate to identify where that building is, where that department is. Could be natural sciences, ciencias naturales. It could be the gym, el gimnasio. It could be the Department of Music, música, MUS, etc. So be creative, find some other places and practice with each other saying the school of, la facultad de, and which building that corresponds to. Those will be the 3 handouts we'll be using in class. If you're taking this class online on your own, you can certainly use these handouts to practice a little bit further. Es todo por hoy. Gracias.